I have a YouTube channel that was a flop, a failure, a total waste of my time and energy. I also have a YouTube channel that is thriving, it's growing, it's giving back to me in the same way that I'm putting into it. Now, in this video for beginners, I'm going to share with you how to go from flatlining to mountain climbing. Check it out. What's up guys, it's Rowan here from loveworkathome.com, where we help you find freedom and work-life balance by sharing information on making extra side income, finding a work from home job, starting an online business and being your own boss, of which starting a YouTube channel can be a very legitimate online business model. That sounds good to you? No, hit subscribe, smack the bell, because we've got loads of great content on all three of those things, in the very near future. In fact, tomorrow there's probably another clip being posted. But first, I've got a quick question for you. Where is your YouTube channel at? Have you just started it, or are you still thinking about starting it, or have you been plugging away at it for a little while and you just not getting anywhere with it? If that's you, then I totally understand. With that first YouTube channel that I showed you, my first one, Your Life Designed, that's just, it's a sitting duck. It's not going anywhere. I put a year's worth of effort into it, of thinking about the clips, editing them, uploading them, so much time and effort to do that. Going out on my lunch break from my job, filming out in public in front of people, feeling like a goose. And then when it went nowhere, it was kind of heartbreaking. So second time round, I thought, you know what? I've got to crush this. I've got to make sure this works, and I've got to actually have some strategy. So this video is all about a bit of strategy to help you with your YouTube channel. So let's dive into it. There are two main ways to help your YouTube channel grow. First are the black hat strategies. These are the strategies that are a bit shady. They're a bit dodgy. I've tried one or two of them, and I'll share one with you right now, in fact. One of them is to actually subscribe to all your competition or people who are in your niche, and hit the bell icon so you find out as soon as their videos get uploaded. Now, as soon as their videos get uploaded and published, then you dive into their channel. You make a comment at the very beginning saying, I love you, I respect you, thanks so much for all your content. By the way, if anyone wants to help me out and subscribe to my channel, then please come and do so. And it's a kind of way of thanking them and not being too much like, oh, hey, come and help me, come and subscribe to my channel, come over to my channel and check it out, because no one's going to do that. And then you actually like your own comment. And if you've got other Gmail accounts, then you actually go in there, and it's all very black hat. You go in there and add more likes to it, so it bumps your comment up to the top, so that as more and more people watch that video from that other person's channel, then they might see your comment and they might go in there and subscribe to your channel. That's the theory anyway. I tried that, and I do not recommend it. I really don't think it helped at all. And I've looked at some of the other black hat ways of gaining subscribers and views and all that sort of stuff, and I really just don't recommend them. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you the white hat strategies to help you grow your channel. Now, as you can see from this graph here, this is the lifetime of my YouTube channel from 14th of February 2019 up until now, which is about the middle of May 2020. And I was flatlining for a while because, look, where are all the little play buttons? Nothing was happening in there. No content was being added. And then I decided to really take the channel seriously and get stuck into it. And since then, it has been growth, rapid growth. And, I'm not going to come along and try to big myself up as being like the absolute epitome of a successful YouTube channel, because I'm not. I'm growing, I'm learning, and I've got some tips for you that you might take something from, maybe you won't. But either way, as you can see further down here, I've got a couple of videos that have got over 1,000 views, one that's got over 5,500 views. So, there's something going right here. There are some things that are working, and to break it down for you, and all the tips that I'm about to give you, it's adding value, adding content, and adding that special touch. So what do I mean by that? First, adding value. Well, now think of it from YouTube's perspective. They're a business. They need to make money. How do they make money? a couple of different ways, but one of the main ways is through advertising. Okay, so what does that mean? Well, for you, the creator, it means that they want you to draw people into their platform and stay there for as long as possible, consuming, looking at different things, getting involved, asking questions, liking stuff, engaging, all that sort of stuff. The longer they can stay in YouTube, the better. So what does that mean for you? You need to be adding value, because that's what draws people in. It's not special offers and this and flashy things. It's value. At the end of the day, people are going to stay on the platform if they're getting answers to their questions or they're being entertained. So one of the best things you can do is adding value, answering questions. Go to whatever niche you're in. Go to the various forums or the Facebook pages or groups or wherever you can find, Quora or Reddit are some great resources, or just forums. You type in your niche and then forum, and you find what sort of questions people are answering, because if you can formulate, if you start seeing trends in those questions, then you can formulate the answers to those questions, create a video about it, and bada bing, bada boom, you're starting to get an understanding, because if one person is asking it on a forum, there's a good chance there are thousands of other people who are asking the same question. Otherwise, entertainment. If you can be entertaining in some way and do it in a different way, a better way, a funnier way, a faster way, a bigger way, or whatever, then that's also going to help you. As I said a second ago, engagement. If people are on there and they're asking you questions, or whether they're on your channel or other people's channels, if you can answer people's questions, then that can be a very good way of getting people interested in your channel to see what you've got to offer. So that's a couple of tips on adding value. Now, adding content. As you can see from my old channel, one of my hot tips is stay on trend. One of the reasons Your Life Designed was no good was because look at all this different stuff. A country escape, how to make money online, what's the point, a success principle, a fitness routine, some food stuff, some vlogs, a morning ritual. It's just all over the shop. Staying on brand is really important, because people are going to your channel. They've discovered you because they connect with you for some reason. They've got some problems or they want to be entertained in some way, and they connect with you because they've seen a certain video that drew you in. Now, they are hoping that you've got a whole stack of videos that answer all their questions within that kind of niche. So when they go across to your channel and they see you doing all this sort of stuff, they're like, oh man, that's... some of that appeals to me, most of it doesn't. Whereas if you look at my current channel, it's all on trend. It's all about jobs, online businesses, ways to make money online, how to thrive in a recession financially, business models, making money per hour, jobs here, jobs there. So it is all on brand and on trend. Next tip in terms of adding content is race yourself to 100. Once you start, do not stop. Race yourself to 100 videos, because once you get to that 100 video mark, even the 50 video mark, you're going to go, wow, you know what? I'm starting to see some traction, and that is the most motivating thing you can see. Once you start to see your subscriber count going up, I'll show you something that's really motivating in the analytics. What you can do is your typical analytics page, and it typically comes up with last 28 days, and you can see this number, the number of subscribers that you get in the last 28 days. When you see that number growing, sure, the number of subscribers is great, but when you see that number, the amount of subscribers you are getting in a set period of time growing, then you know that your rate of increase and your rate of growth is actually growing exponentially. That is incredibly motivating. So once you get to your 50 or 100 videos, you are not going to want to stop. Once you start, just keep going. I did what is called a 90-day challenge. It's actually, I got the idea from an influencer named Miles Beckler. He's a fantastic guy. Highly recommend him. Shout out to him. And he recommends doing a 90-day challenge, which is exactly what I did from November 2019 through to the end of November, December, January, end of January 2020. I published a clip every single day through that 90-day period, and it took some preparation before that period even started, banking some videos up so I could release them, and so I could actually manage it while I'm still managing, kids and family and full-time job and all that sort of stuff, running my business. It's just a crazy amount of work, but by the end of it, I started seeing that growth and I haven't stopped. I mean, I have stopped doing a video every day. I'm now doing 3 per week, but it's manageable, and it's all about finding what's manageable for you, but also pushing yourself a little bit. Okay, we've spoken about adding value, adding content, and now adding that special touch. A YouTube channel is very much a personal brand. If you're going to be the face on there, which typically you are, although you don't need to be, you can there are certain creators out there who just share their screen and they're showing things on there. Or put like motivational videos with film clips of other people. But if you're doing something like what I'm doing and you have your own personal brand, then make sure your channel reflects that. I'll show you what I mean. Like with your little button, have a nice photo taken of you. Let people see you clearly. Don't put a wig on and glasses and some funky thing. People want to be able to see with you because people connect with people. Also, make sure you have a nice banner. You can go to fiverr.com. Just make sure you get the dimensions right. Just Google dimensions for YouTube banner and have something like that created for you. As you can see, I actually, a friend is a photographer. I got him to come around my local area and we just took a whole stack of photos. This one, this one, this one. In fact, all my photos. Even these ones that I put on my, a lot of my thumbnails, they were all taken back in that photo shoot. Now, quality. In terms of video quality, my first tip is just get started. Don't start thinking like, oh, I need a really good camera, oh, I need this, oh, I need that. I can't do it properly without the really special stuff. No, please just get started, because as you go, you'll add little bits and you go, oh, wow, I like what they're doing. Like this special effect where you can see the background and you can kind of see around me. I've only just added this week after over a year of publishing content. I've only upgraded. In fact, when I first started, I was using my phone and quite a cheap, like a $20 lapel mic that I would stick up my shirt, and that worked for quite a while. Now I can see it on here. It's a Logitech HD 1080p camera on my laptop. I've got this snowball microphone, and that has kind of bumped up the quality just a little bit each time. Just these little things that you'll gain and grow with each time. And also, as you can see from my thumbnails, I've got my editor and my uploader Jicky, who just does all this stuff for me now, and he does an absolutely fantastic job, and it just looks so much more professional than when you look at my thumbnails compared to his thumbnails, it's just his is so much better. So that's another little professional touch. And finally, SEO. You want to make sure you learn even just the basics. Go YouTube some videos about YouTube SEO, on-page SEO. What I mean by that is search engine optimization. You want to have your title and your description optimized. You want to put some tags in there. You want to do all the things like adding an end screen, adding 2 cards throughout the video, all this sort of stuff. That's all very simple, process-driven stuff, but it can help your videos gain rankings and visibility, because you need those impressions for people to be able to click on your video. You want your nice branding. You want people, nice thumbnails and also a good title that draws someone in. You don't want clickbaity stuff, but you want stuff that really gets people's attention. That's going back to the whole branding and quality and adding nice touches. Anyway, in this video, I hope you've gotten something out of that. We've added value, we've added content, and we've added that special touch so that you can help your channel go from flatlining to mountain climbing. Have a fantastic day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.